Okay, what to do against Dondozo? How many Dondozo do I expect to face at Worlds? Not many. What? I mean, I get it. You beat other Shadow Riders, but where's Trick Room? That just seems odd. What do I do against this? What would my plan be against Dondozo? Try and burn it. Maybe Terra Water. It's focus out there as well. Get Fake Tears onto it would be very useful. I'm going to go with this, I think. I will bring Walking Wake, because then I can Fake Tears and Draco this, and that should be pretty good. Do I need to bring Volcarona? Volcarona's still pretty good. Because you can get Tailwind as well. Call and go. It's not great. Saluna would be fine if I can get the Terra Fairy. To be fair, no, I'll go Saluna for now. And you should never ever do that. Unless you are facing Gothitelle only. Maybe when you're facing Ditto. Yeah, you should never ever just lead with this. That is not a good idea. So, I believe I can just fake out and switch to Walking Wake here. Yeah, never ever hard lead with this. Lead with Dondozo and something, and then just switch into Tatsugiri. There is no reason to lead with both. So now... what's the best way around doing this? Fake Tears and Protect into Fake Tears and Draco. And then I will just hit. I did. Nice. So that was straightforward. So it's a huge advantage. They should still be in range of Draco even at -2. There is the Calyrex. They can't touch my Grimmsnarl. Do I need to care about the Tatsugiri at this point? I don't think I need to. I'm just going to double the Calyrex. Hydro Steam is better. If they Protect and Draco the Walking Wake, fair enough. Glad I didn't Dragon Pulse. This would be a decent chunk. They have to Draco to... oh, they taunted. Okay. That's fine. Is it worth Terra Watering to KO the Calyrex? I think so. Because that should push it over into a KO. Only 12% extra. Yeah, no, weren't expecting that. Cool. Then I'm in range of literally anything. No M for Icy Wind, and we take a dodge. I don't think that particularly mattered. I will go back into Grimmsnarl. I have the faster Fake Out, so I get to go for U-turn into Tatsugiri, and I can Fake Out into the Iron Hands. If they have the faster Fake Out, that would have been crazy, but yeah. That's not even the sun. And then, yeah, double dodge, fair enough, doesn't matter. Then, I have one, just what's the correct way of doing it? Probably just Scary Face here. And I should outspeed. Yep. 66. Oh. Is that EVable to survive both? Probably not. Because I've got max HP already, so I don't think so. And I did outspeed, so I will just Fake Tears and Earth Power. Doesn't really matter at this point. And that was enough. Cool. Yeah, don't ever lead with Dondozo and Tatsugiri straight up. So, I think I'm going to do the same. Is Saluna the best thing to bring here, given how the game went? Yeah, it's fine. I'm perfectly happy with this as a lead. I will attempt to trade fake outs here. I am curious if a U-turn KOs. I would like to know this. I'd be incredibly curious. Please let me find out. Obviously, I can just go to the damage calculator and find out, but it would be preferable if they just let me know. Are they going to read the team sheet and see the covert cloak? Oh, I don't get to find out. Even though if I do 50%, then I know. That would have O-code. That's highly amusing. They have Grassy Glide. They do. Okay. So I think it's better to basically sacrifice Ursaluna here. Oh, they just taunt? Okay, I don't sacrifice it. That's fine. That's fine. Would I need my Terra for anything else? Is it worth going for Terra Fairy on the Ursaluna? Probably not. Switch back to Koraidon. Just Earth Power. And I'll expect to lose the Ursaluna. I'll save my Terra for something else. Yeah, it's not doing much at all. That's really not doing much at all, and I'm glad I didn't Terra. That's doing much at all. That was indeed much at all. I do not outspeed a max speed Ogerpon. They don't know that, but that is the case. So I will U-turn here, and I will... At this point, I will Terra. That's fine. That's a KO. So we're back to Grimmsnarl. This is no longer a KO. And I get Carmine so I can take on the Calyrex a lot better. And if they have Calyrex, they don't have both Dondozo and Tatsugiri. There's the Calyrex. So they are Focus Sash. Should be able to Scary Face here and Earth Power, right? Because they can't KO both, and I'll be able to Scary Face them next turn. So, yeah. Very good. This is a KO. They're not a Soul Vest. Sweet. And it was solo Tatsugiri. So, I will... Have they Terra'd? They did. Yeah, it was Terra Water. So, the game will be sealed if I just go for that. Don't think even an Astral Barrage crit through my special defense boost would save them. It might have done. But that's a KO. We'll just attempt to break Focus Sashes. And yeah, game was over. Cool. That wasn't too strenuous. That's cool. I like that. I mean, Roaring Moon over Iron Jugulis makes sense. I would still probably go Iron Jugulis on a Kyogre team. Oh, it's Calm Mind as well. Big Root. Oh, wow. Big Root is not worth it. Leftovers is way better. Okay. Oh, they do have Spec Shadow Ball. So I was going to say Golden Go. Set up pretty easily otherwise, but oh, I got Roaring Moon as well. If I Terra Fairy the Ursaluna, then I'm looking pretty good against things. So I think I'll go with that first. Obviously Koraidon and obviously Walking Wake. Okay, that's fine. Would they Terra Flying to avoid my Moonblast KO straight away? Knockoff will still do pretty decent damage. Scary Face here, and yeah, we'll just Moonblast. And they didn't Terra, so that's decent. This might still just KO. No, it doesn't gleam, so that doesn't KO. This does. And no Tailwind, so that's good. Just work Chen. It should outspeed my Ursaluna, but I don't think it would be able to KO me in one. Is it worth just fake tizzing ready for the Walking Wake, or is it worth scary facing so Ursaluna gets an attack off? Oh, it's worth scary facing and moonlighting, isn't it? Because they did 39 with that Dazzling Gleam. Yeah. Sacrifice the Grimmsnarl. That's fine. That doesn't KO. And neither will this. And now I can go into Koraidon and threaten the KO, so they have to switch into Kyogre. So I'm going to U-turn here, and I'm going to attempt to Moonlight again. Well, they got the special defense boost now because I got rid of their speed. That's really funny. That means they're really not invested in special attack then. It's quite surprising they would get the special defense boost over special attack. Yeah, there's the Kyogre. Do they Terra? They do Terra. Okay, they did realise that they needed to. Cool. Then, oh yeah, I'm not going to recover that much with the Moonlight here. That's all right though. I might be able to get the Wo-Chen, to be honest. If I Terra Water, I might be able to get it. But then I can't Terra in front of the Fluttermane. I mean, I'd want to do this anyway, I think. I will attempt a special attack drop with Moonblast, I think. Is it worth going for Earth Power into just to cover? Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it wasn't enough. Do they Orange Impulse or Carmines? Ruination first. They Ice Beam, fair enough. Okay. So, this is now awkward because I am banded. I'm going to Flare Blitz. And I think either way I should be fine. Although I don't expect... No, I won't KO the Fluttermane because... Oh, they might get a speed boost now. I mean, they should get a speed boost. The special defense boost was only because they were scary faced, so... Okay, that's alright. Because now you can't protect anymore. And that was, ooh, not enough. They did just Orange Impulse, though. That's not going to do it. Now what? Would Draco KO? I don't think Draco would KO. And then, no, I can't do that because then I can't beat the Fluttermane. And they Dazzling Gleam are here anyway, so yeah, that doesn't help. They have to sacrifice the Fluttermane on the switch-in, but they don't do that smartly. So now the Hydro Steam needs to Oko Fluttermane. If it does, I win, and if it doesn't, I lose. Oh, and then yeah, no, I lose regardless because they have the speed boost. So I was pinned either way. Okay. Yeah, it needs to preserve the Terra on the Koraidon there. If I can take care of the Fluttermane quicker, that would be nice. So I'll go Golden Go this time over Ursaluna. And then still these two. Oh, they bring Incineroar now. Well, is it worth Terra stealing just so I definitely KO this Fluttermane then? No, I don't need to. I can Scary Face and make it rain. That's better. Because then I don't need to use my Terra. What? I can see why they got special defense boost now. What? That's ridiculous. How can you survive that? That's obviously calm. But like, what? Hold on. So I guess Hydro Steam here and another... No, not another Make It Rain, just Shadow Ball. Yeah, that shouldn't survive that. But this is something that I like bulking out my Pokemon. Because then you get into situations like this where that should have, by all means, KO'd. Should have Make It Rain, I guess. But yeah, it didn't, so... Special defense dropped, though. That's alright. But yeah, this game is like... I think that Flutter Mane surviving is incredibly detrimental to me. So obviously, if I Terra Steeled, I would have got the KO. However, that is not the case. So... Can Dragon Pulse get the KO here? I'll lose my Golden Go. But so long as I get a KO here, which I do, then I win the Weather War. However, I do not think that helps me, because then the Flutter Mane still just gets a KO and wins. Because I can't protect the... no, actually, I should still be okay. Should still be okay. Because I'll keep the Walking Wake, and the Walking Wake can take on the Flutter, their Kyogre as well. If they Shadow Ball and Origin Pulse my Koraidon, that was a good play. But they're going for the Fairy, so that's good. That's definitely what I prefer, because Origin Pulse is not KOing. They can't mind. I'll take it. Now what? I think I should be alright. Origin Pulse. It's going to be close if Origin Pulse KOs. It's got to be Dragon Pulse, yeah. And, yeah, Koraidon clutches it. Yeah, that's why I run Bulk on my Koraidon. That's why you run Bulk, and then goodbye Kyogre, what's a resist? Okay. Now that I know, like, I could have worked that out based on the fact that they got the special defense boost, but I know that I just need to Terra Steel there instead. That's not what I want. I want this. So... do the same thing, but I think I'll Terra Steel this time. I mean, people do on their Specs Flutter Mane's EV to survive a Specs Flutter Mane Shadow Ball. And this is clearly what they've done here. I don't think that's as necessary in Regulation G because you don't see many Specs Flutter Manes, but yeah, they still lead with that, so that's alright. Then that would be a Scary Face and a Terra Make It Rain. Or is it a Fake Out and a Terra Make It Rain? Which one's the better way around? I have to Terra in case they Shadow Ball, but they're gonna Fairy move. So do I just Fake Out and Brave it and just go for... I don't think I can afford to do that. But which one's better? Fake Out Roaring Moon? No, just allow them turns of Tailwind so that I can Scary Face after. So yeah. Scary Face. And... yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, they do Terra Fairy. That's alright. Oh, I went for knockoff. Oh, do I now KO? I still should, right? What? No! Well, clearly Fake Out was better. Like, what? The Terra Boost should counter out that. Well, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I guess I Hydro Steam and switch to Koraidon. I'm forced to do that. That is kind of ridiculous. I'm going to do the calc afterwards to see how much it needed to survive that, but that is kind of silly. Oh, no, I give them... oh, no, I don't give them the speed boost. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Right. But they've used their Terra, so I can... Acrobatics won't KO me. No, the Flutter Mane still just sweeps, doesn't it? There's nothing I can do. It will just sweep. Can't do anything. That's why you run bulk on your Pokemon. So, yeah, obviously Fake Out was better. Fake Out into Make It Rain would have got the KO because I wouldn't have lost my Iron Plate. But, yeah, there's nothing I can do. They just sweep. Dodge and Origin Pulse? It's got to be Dodge and Origin Pulse at this point, I think. Yeah, Dodge and Origin Pulse. Oh, maybe. If they doesn't Gleam and I live. Oh. Ah, too strong. Yeah, and then can't do anything. So, yeah, that was clearly just I need to Fake Out and Make It Rain instead. And then I'd have been perfectly fine. Because I'd have done the huge damage to Roaring Moon as well. How much did I do on turn 1? Because I got it off. So, yeah, 49. I would have done like 60 something. So, yeah, clearly Fake Out was better. That was just my incorrect play. That's the damage calculator. Fair enough. And I was going to do the Fluttermane calc because that was kind of ridiculous. And now I've got up my normal damage calculator. So that's already got the right amounts. Terra Steel. And then Terra, thank you. Oh, okay. Then it's just a dirty roll. If they're calm, not booster energy, then it was in their favour. Fair enough. I lost that one, but that was avoidable if I just went for Fake Out instead of Scary Face. So. I've also done like 10% chip to it as well. So the Roaring Moon would have been like 30%. Okay. Should be alright. Although Smeagol is going to be a bit annoying. So I'll go with this, obviously this, and then all 3 of these are reasonable. I'll go Ursaluna to start off with. I mean, support Volcarona is really good. I do like it. There is a lot of support here. So they're like hard committing to Calyrex is going to sweep. Oh, they didn't go with Smeagol. I'll take it. So, what's the best thing to do here? I mean, I can Fake Out and Terra Shadow Ball, right? Because then that, well, that Terra Fairy means that they would live, but then, they're Covert Cloak, so I would KO them if I just Make It Rain. So I'm instead Fake Tears and Terra Make It Rain. That's alright. I'll take this. Because they lose both Pokemon. That was not the play. You could not afford to Carmine there. So yeah, game's just straight up over. I Scary Face here. I sack Ursaluna. Doesn't really matter. And then I click Outrage twice. So yeah, I just click Outrage twice. So I guess I will attempt to Scary Face again so that I can get a Moonblast into it. Why not? Don't know why they Grass Glided instead of Woodhammered, but fine. Do I outspeed? No, I don't. That's fair enough. But then I will attempt to not reveal my Koraidon and see if this is a KO. Oh yeah, Tailwind. Of course. Silly me. It is. Cool. And then I'll Fake Tears again. And I don't reveal that I brought my Restricted to the match. Nice. So, oh, because I crit. Obviously that didn't matter. I was going to bring in Koraidon and win regardless. And they know that I brought Koraidon, so Yeah, that was a weird turn 1. So I see no reason to do anything different. Maybe bring the Ursaluna, leave the Ursaluna on the bench, and bring something else. So, yeah, I'll bring the Walking Wake this time. I suspect they're going to go Smeagol this time. Yeah, cool. They can't fake out either Pokemon, which is pretty sweet. I'm going to fake out and I'm going to Shadow Ball. Okay, that's fair enough. Now we're in the very awkward game of, do you go for Wide Guard or do you go for Follow Me? It makes too much sense for me to make it rain, right? You're gonna Wide Guard. This is just a 50-50. There is no logic here. It's just, do you Wide Guard or not? So, Terra Fairy and Wide Guard is the safest thing you could do, right? Because then even if I make it rain, then yeah, there we go. There we go. I can still play. That was very good damage. And now I will Scary Face and make it rain, because if you Wide Guard, I still get a Scary Face. And if you Follow Me, then I get the Make It Rain KO. Nice. Then I will go into... What's more optimal here? Walk and Wake, I think. I don't think it matters. Walk and Wake because it can protect. That's fine. And then it is a Draco Meteor here and a switch to Koraidon, because then that forces the Tailwind rather than the Moonblast. And if they go for Moonblast, then I'll get the Draco first before the Urshifu can act. And Moonblast wouldn't KO me anyway, but yeah, there's the Draco. It does connect and the game is over. Yeah, didn't KO. Hydro Steam, Levelets. And he's gone. I should just check. I would strongly suspect this is still a KO. Yeah, it is. Yeah, easily. But Dazzling Gleam I would live. No one runs Dazzling Gleam. I'm not going to bother. I already know that I do. So. Now we just need to wait another 10 seconds or so. People should forfeit. I don't understand people that just leave and don't forfeit. What's the point of wasting 30 seconds of my time? There's no reason for it. Cool. So yeah, that loss was avoidable. And that's the kind of thing that... if those are the losses, then that's the better kind of losses, because I can learn from them. Obviously, Fake Out was better.